it's your man HM. Welcome back to my channel. This time we're gonna do a review on a Star Wars action. Try that again. A Star Wars Attack of the Clones action figure, and the one we're gonna do it on is gonna be JANGO FETT, and this is number 10. I think this probably might be a re-release. I knew this figure been out before. Where did I find them at? I know, at Walmart. And I found it at Walmart, and I said, no, what? I always wanted a JANGO FETT in my collection, and they've always been hard for me to find. Or if you did find them on eBay or third parties, or whatever, prices be iffy. Got the price I want, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna get it home. I guess with some free time, I'm gonna do a review on it. I know a lot of people do the review on there all over, and I'm gonna do my own review. Welcome to the HM channel, and hope you enjoy this review that we're gonna do on JANGO FETT, and I'll be right back right after this, and we have my other packaging. But before we do that, let's show you the side of the box. There's some artwork right there, as you can see. The back of the box, pretty much the same thing. And if you want to, I'm going to get it where you can situate yourself. Pause that if you want to, and read that. Probably multiple all the same. Just probably the same thing. There at the bottom of it, if you want that. There you go. And I'll be right back right after this, and we're gonna see how cool this Star Wars clone. I'm gonna get that right. Attack of the Clones figure is JANGO FETT out of the packaging. I'll be right back right after this. Alright guys, we're back. The first thing we're going to be showing is the accessories. So you do get two of these guns. They're like a flat silver gray, real thin. You can't put no blast effects or nothing like that in there. As you can see, it's pretty much just what you get. That one, and if I can grab it, and that one. Pretty much the same one right there. So you do get that with your JANGO FETT. You do get the removable helmet right here. Now be very careful if you do buy this figure with the visor, because the visor is let me show you what I'm talking about. You see that little cut up there? The visor be stuck up in that part right at the cut. So be very careful when you pulling it out, because if you're not, because the visor part is gonna be in there like that. So you want to make sure that you cut that out so you can get around it. If you don't, you probably break that, because it is movable. It doesn't telegraph in and out, but it does go up and down. So you want to be careful when you taking the helmet out. So you do get the visor right there. Well, the helmet, excuse me. I think it's kind of cool. I actually like how they look. And you do get the jetpack. Here's the jetpack right there. And I do have these little nips right here on the back, and a little on the sides. These ports do move up and down. They're like on a little small ball joint, so you can get them go up and down, side to side, like that. And without further ado, here's JANGO FETT right here out of the packaging. Let me move around a little bit. Let me move my legs. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Now I'm more comfortable. Here's JANGO FETT out of the packaging. I think it's awesome. I think it's a really cool looking figure. It does look like the character to me. How he looked pretty much in Clone Wars. Well, I can remember. It's been a while I've seen Clone Wars, but he looks cool. He really looks awesome. I was messing with a little bit. I was actually surprised about the articulation. I think you're gonna be surprised too. I like how where the guns go. This all that's like scrapped down in like one piece. The wrinkles on the back of the jumper do hold it in, so it won't move on you a little bit. You got nice little knee pads right here. You got some wires and stuff coming down that is connected to the. I believe that should be a flame torch. Been a while that I've seen that movie. Right there, I can't remember. I'm gonna go with that. And you get some wrinkles right here also. A little bit of body armor on the top part, as you can see. On the gauntlets right here, you got a nice little pouches and stuff right here. You also can use. You got like some armor off the bottom of the shin guards and also around the feet. And you do have two peg holes at the bottom. I don't know how deep those peg holes are, but you do have two peg holes. If I can finally stand, I'll show you how one can fit. So without further ado, let's go to some articulation. So your head there goes left and right. You get a nice side to side and some up and down. Got a movement in the top part and also the neck area. You get the arm down. All this is one piece right here, so you can get the arm to go that far up on that side. On both sides, you can pretty much, you can say you get a T-pose. You got a nice range of motion in the waist area. You can go about that far forward, that back, and side to side. You can get the legs to go that far forward, right there. And these right here where the gun to go at, it's gonna stop it right there. It's gonna pull up just a little bit on that side, so you can see how it pulls up on the sides. You do get double knees. It's gonna go very far right there. The shin guard's gonna stop it, so you get about like 90-degree bend on that. You can get the foot to go that far back and forward. The hands you can get to go in and out like that, and up and down on both sides, because he can shoot with the pistols. I remember him doing it in the movie. So without further ado, I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna hook our JANGO FETT up and show how he gonna look on my shelf. I'll be right back right after this. Alright guys, we got everything all hooked up, and this is how he's pretty much gonna go on the shelf. I know he got a cool looking head sculpt, but with that helmet on and the visor down, I think he looks badass. And I really like how it looks. And everything hooks really nice and tight and everything. You can, that's all you gotta do is put them in like that. And like I said, I wish I had some blast effects. I would put them in there. I'm gonna order myself a FETT stand.